kill a landmark and then kill 3,000 people. Hello everybody, and welcome to Austin Bullock's History in the Making reality show, episode 83. Nice to be here on a beautiful Saturday night. Now, the topic for tonight is going to be based on, it's going to be based on teachers. Now, here's why I'm going to make this topic based on teachers, okay? Now, if you all don't notice, teachers seem to think these days that they can run your life. You know, teachers seem to believe that, you know, the way they're teaching is correct. But you know, like, I watch movies. I've heard from my elders and that about in the past where how their teachers used to teach them and stuff, you know? You know, and they always had discipline. They were always disciplined, most of them. They may have gotten in trouble a bit, but they were disciplined. But the problem with that is this. When you think about it, the problem is that they actually behaved. And the problem these days with teachers are that the kids are not behaving. They're like, a lot of them are troublemakers. And the problem is that they never ever really care. You know, all they think is, oh, to solve this problem is to give a detention, or to solve this problem is to make them go to the office. Well, you know what? Honestly, that's not the way you teach them things. Because you know what? You're just going to make them worse that way. You know, that's just going to make them worse. You know, and the other problem is that when you do stuff like that, by giving them detention and that, you know, how do you know if they don't have a problem at home with something? How do you know if they don't get beaten or if they don't have a dad or something, you know? So yeah, you send them to the office and that, and you judge them. You know, teachers judge a lot. I notice that. Teachers love to judge. You know, and that's the part I hate about teachers. They always judge. You know, and they need to learn to stop doing stuff like that. Because when you think about it, you know, teachers are not there to judge. Teachers are there to teach you. They're not there to judge you. Alright? And that's the part that really bothers me about teachers, is when they judge and then they act like they're perfect. Well, you know what, guys? Teachers are not perfect like they say they are. You know, they always say, oh, you shouldn't drink, or you shouldn't do drugs, or you shouldn't smoke cigarettes, and all that stuff. Well, you know what, guys? Being honest with you, teachers do the same thing. And you teachers know it. You know, I'm not saying I don't respect you for your occupation or anything. I'm saying that, you know, some teachers, they teach you how to be honest, but, you know, they're the ones to talk. They lie. You know, teachers lie. You know, I'm sorry to say that, but they do. You know, a lot of them lie. Where they say, oh, they don't drink and stuff. They act like they're so perfect, you know? But honestly, they're not that perfect. You know, I'm just being honest with everyone. You know, like, I was at school yesterday, and then all of a sudden, my vice principal says to this kid who is well known around my school, you know, says to him, oh, you've been in a foul mood for all 2 weeks. You know, you need to pretend to be happy sometimes. You know, it makes me feel better, she says. And then she tries showing a stupid example with her smile like this. You know, like, come on, man. Like, seriously, think about it. You know, you teach us students how to be honest, But at the same time, you guys just freaking, all you guys do is just do stupid stuff. Like, I just don't understand that part. You know, what is the use of doing stuff like that? You know? Like, think about it. So, you know, like, you teach us kids to be honest, and if we're in a foul mood, we're in a foul mood. You know? You always teach us to tell us to say how we feel. We're just doing what you teach us. So I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit foul right now to you teachers who are watching the show, but it's true though. You know, you teachers need to learn to help the child out a little bit instead of judging them all the time or threatening them with detentions and all that stuff or calling home. You know, that's not right. You know, you need to talk to that child yourself, you know? Ask him what his problem is. Get him to trust you and you to trust him. You know, you teachers need to do that these days. Because you know what? That's not helping out the economy at all. The economy is just going to get worse when you do that for the next generation that comes. Or to continue this generation. You don't want to do stuff like that. Because when you do stuff like that, you're just freaking firing those kids up. And that's not fair. Alright? So I'm just being honest here. Because I feel that teachers need to know this. And I feel that students even need to know this. That they're not always in the wrong all the time. You know, some teachers can't even take a joke anymore. You know, if you make a little joke that's not even bad to a teacher, they will just go and pretty much say that you frickin' offended them when you didn't even do anything. You know, so honestly, I think teachers need to learn these days to be more honest, to be more respectful, and to be good guidance to their students more often. Because honestly, that's not fair. That's definitely not fair of what's been going on lately for kids. Alright? So, that's my point based on teachers. Okay? Anyways, gotta go now. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for History in the Making. Okay? Nice talking to you all. Adios. Bye-bye.